What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the True Acid Podcast back at it, and this week, no special guests, but back to the regular showing. We got Nick Kauton with us, and host Phil Shazam, aka Jim Ross. Take it away, Jim.
By God, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here every Monday night here on the Panoramic Podcast. And here we go. Oh, there it is. There's Aristotle. There's Signic, and there's the one and only Uncle Shazam, which together they form Panoramic Productions. And now to start the show. Okay, what is happening, you guys? Welcome to the Panoramic Podcast. We are live here. Here always on every Monday here on Panoramic Gaming, which you can go ahead and tune to, and make sure you guys are live, you guys are tuned, and just sit back, get a popcorn, and enjoy the phenomenon, which is the Panoramic Podcast. So kicking off the card, ladies and gentlemen. So being said that, how's everyone doing so far?
Good. Another Monday.
Another Monday. That is what's up. So, well, but you know it's a Monday. Do you guys know what week it is here in Hawaii?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And audience, do you know what week it is? Is on the Monday? It's QuaiCon week, guys. So, what? So, take it away, Nick.
Okay, so since QuaiCon is coming up, I have this question for everyone. If you had the chance to cosplay, what or who would it be?
That's a good question. What would I cosplay as?
You first, Phil.
Hang on, 1 second.
I know you have it ready. I'm sure.
I don't know if I should try to do the podcast with this thing on, but anyways. So.
Oh
Gosh, this is a lot harder. This is actually a lot harder than it looks. Trying to talk to you guys like this. I don't know if I sound pretty muffled, but
sheesh.
I know.
Can you see us?
I can see you guys. Can you see me? Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you. We can't see you.
Can you see me? I can see you. You can see me? Okay.
Wow.
So
no Street Fighter theme.
Well, here's the problem. See, the thing is, like, I was gonna do Akuma again, but I want to do something a little bit different. So this mask, why I'm wearing it? Well, number one, this is supposed to be from an anime on Crunchyroll, which is called Tiger Mask W. Basically, long story short, yeah, it's pretty much what you would think of a pro wrestling anime in Japan, of course. So that's the idea. And I'm gonna take off this mask because it's now starting to get hot.
Yeah, you're gonna start sweating, dude.
I know. So if you ever have a chance to check out our not sponsored friends of Crunchyroll, go ahead and start your free $6 subscription to Crunchyroll and watch an unlimited amounts of anime everywhere. So.
I thought you were trying to be a Tiger Jackson.
Oh, hey, that's a good one. That's a good one too.
You play Tekken, right?
Yeah, from Tekken, right? So, or well, if I had the leopard mask, I'd probably be King.
Or King.
Yeah, King. Or Armor King. That'd be a good one too.
I don't think people know the difference between a leopard and a tiger, so you could pass.
I could pass, right? So, well.
King Phil.
Yeah. That's right. King
Shazam.
King Shazam will be at QuaiCon. So. So that was the essential idea of what I had in mind to do for QuaiCon was to basically dress up as basically as Tiger Mask. So.
All right. Well, as for me, I'm not really a big cosplay guy, but I'll probably do something for my favorite character from Smash or something. So maybe along the lines of Fox or Falcon. I did do the bird last year or 2 years ago? I
Two
think it
years.
was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago.
So I might bring that back if I can find the costume. But
Can.
yeah. Well, going back to you, Nick, if you could answer your question.
Well, usually I like to cosplay fictional characters, but for once I decided to take the more non-fictional route.
In terms of.
Historical figures. I decided, just to represent our, Filipino community and all, I decided to cosplay Andres Bonifacio.
I have no idea what that is, but.
So
okay.
basically, a very short history lesson of Andres Bonifacio.
You disappoint me, Phil.
He was the guy that he was basically the mastermind or the founder of this Masonic organization called the Katipunan, who were dedicated to eliminating Spanish colonial rule from the Philippines after 400 years. Basically, he is, I guess you can say he's like,
Jose Rizal.
in a way, yes, but a more violent version of him. They're basically two sides of the same coin. Basically, you can't have one guy without the other guy. You know what I mean? Because, if you look at it this way, Jose Rizal planted the seeds of revolution, and Andres Bonifacio just watered it and then made the plant grow, so to speak.
Got it. But they're both very equal in their movement. In
Yeah,
terms of power.
except one was more violent than the other, understandably so.
Hence, you're picking that guy.
Yeah, although I would not mind having a partner cosplay Jose Rizal alongside me.
Interesting choice.
I don't know. I might pull off a last-minute Rizal. Anyway, see how that goes. Well, let's go to my trendy topic or question
please.
of the week.
Please.
If you knew it was your last day to live on Earth, what would you do on that day?
Ooh.
Also, let me just throw this in. You do have a budget of $5,000.
Damn.
Hmm.
My first legit straight answer would have been rob a bank. That'd been the most dumbest answer I could ever think of.
This is your last day, so you might, if you die, you die within the first hour or minute.
Hey, if I go out in a blaze of bullet glory, then perfect. And I go like this.
I guess be more specific with your heist. What would you do? You're not gonna do it by yourself, right? Obviously.
No, fuck no. I guess since we are considered we're now in the digital age of things, right? So I guess hack into security systems and hack into traffic cams and do
Maybe like Watch Dogs.
yeah like Watch Dogs.
I'll be right back.
Basically Watch Dogs heist kind of thing. That's what I would do. But I don't know, Nick. What would you do?
Hmm. Well, I'm actually a bit torn between that because one, it was always one of my fantasies to, be Punisher for one day, and the other part of me is make peace. Even though I'm not necessarily even though I'm not exactly known for being, a sinful person, even though I know I am, it's just that I play it off the innocent person pretty well. The best thing I could do in terms of the light side would be make peace with God.
Nice.
Sorry, I didn't hear what Phil, you just robbed bank. Is that it for you?
Mine is rob bank. Nick was A to be Punisher for the entire day, and
Really?
yeah, and
Well,
and
it's not and, it would be or, because
Or.
I'm actually kind of torn between two options of that.
What's
The
the
other
option?
option, if not being Punisher for one day, then probably I would, you know, make my peace, even though I'm not exactly a criminal in life.
Okay. Well,
How would you go about making your peace?
Con- well, the best I could do is confess everything I did wrong to the man above, and when he decides to take me, at least I know I said everything.
well said.
Really, you guys didn't do anything with the $5,000.
Oh no,
I would-
actually,
This is your last day.
I wouldn't know what to do with the $5,000, honestly,
actually,
Fly out.
except maybe eat.
Take your friend out or your best friend. Best friend.
actually, the $5,000 would have bought weapons, but I know that's kind of too soon. Bought weapons,
Jesus,
So,
sounds like a movie.
I know. And yeah.
You're going to like the extreme, and Nick's kind of like the simple.
No, it's
Deep.
not. It's not extreme. It's just like it's just straight up ignorant stupidity.
That's extreme to me.
Fair enough. But well, I guess with that being said, guys. So, well, I guess pretty much answered it. Yes, it's QuakeCon week. Winter Olympics is over. No one cared. Kudos to all of that. But right on to down this ladder of video games and streaming. So, Nick, last week, I know you're not on social media as much. I mean, besides Facebook, but I forgot to post on Facebook too. So kind of my fault too. But August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, in Las Vegas, at the Las Vegas Convention Center, across from the Mandalay Bay Hotel, I, Uncle Shazam, will be competing at EVO 2018, and EVO is basically the biggest fighting game tournament of the year. Basically, it's like the Super Bowl of like fighting game tournaments. So, and I'll be competing for Street Fighter 5 tourney. So, speaking of which, yeah. So, if you haven't been on this channel already, I did a premiere episode of Uncle Fighter 5, which you can watch me do the stream, and on Wednesdays going forward, you can also see the rest of the streams on my personal The Uncle Shazam channel.
Okay.
So, and in terms of PUBG, mediocre, 3 kills at most, but it's like
It's a hard game, dude. I don't blame you for any of that.
yeah. So it's pretty much a very, very slow rise. So, but with that being said, Nick, take it away.
Okay, so usually I like to talk about what I've been doing in games lately, but because I'm left roomless for a while, the best I could do is spend an hour each day of whatever game I feel like playing. Like if I feel like playing PUBG, I'm gonna spend one hour of playing that game. Same thing if I feel like playing Fallout or Skyrim or Metro or Left 4 Dead, and you get the point. Until I get my room back.
By the way, which hotel are you staying at?
I'm not staying in any hotel. I'm basically
It's pretty fancy behind you.
This is actually my
Looks like Andres Bonifaci's room.
You do realize that guy was poor, right?
Not at the end of his life. I think he got what he wanted in a way.
I guess.
Not fully,
but he wasn't exactly someone who desired riches. He just wanted to free his people. That's it.
In a way that made him rich, not in a money's perspective.
Yeah, sure.
Agreed.
But yeah, any update on your room?
So far, no. But whoever is going to fix it did come like a few days ago, and did a little eyeballing, which I don't know if I don't know when he's gonna get around to fixing the problem, but I'm hoping soon because sleeping on my sofa suck.
It's not bad. I slept in the sofa for 2 years.
But this is not the kind of sofa you'd be sleeping on.
Damn, must be pretty
It's not, no, it's not junk.
pretty
It's
hammy
just
tank.
How much?
it's
Hank?
just not meant for napping. That's all I mean.
Oh,
I'm guessing you have hard time sleeping in a way.
You could say that.
So just get a waifu pillow. And that'll help.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mia will approve. As long as it helps sleeping, right?
I suppose, but I'm not eager to get one.
That's why Kawaii Con's coming out.
Yep, Ken. Oh. Well, I get. Well, with that being said, Air, what's how's the Hunt Showdown duels?
So yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the new Hunt game on Steam. It's pretty much PUBG, but like a smaller sample size, maybe 8 players at most, and it's super intense.
I
You
seen
played,
I seen the trailer. That's pretty wild.
and I'm sure if you've watched my streams with Dio, aka Bad Etiquette, yeah, it's pretty intense. You can catch us screaming, yelling at each other, yelling at the game. Yeah, you can see us scream like little girls if you watch the stream on Panoramic TV or gaming. Was that?
Do you guys run the graphics high on Hunt?
No, dude. Like out of all of us, me and Dio have the best probably gaming rigs,
Holy crap!
and we're still having trouble. Like we run it on low most of the time, and we're still getting like only 30 FPS,
That's wild.
which is just passable for gaming. Because you'd want 30 or more to play games,
Right.
consistently. But yeah, even on our beast rigs, dude, it's kicking our ass.
Damn.
But again, it is beta and early access, so that's how PUBG used to be. So once it's optimized, then I guess everyone can run it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, just catch us on Panoramic Gaming stream and watch us piss our pants.
I'm gonna watch it. Check that out. And everyone on the audience, you guys should check it out as well. So,
Yeah, that's the Hunt Showdown.
alrighty. Well,
Very intense.
very nice. So, moving down to personal achievements of this week and the last. Well, to answer your question, where's the skit or where's my sketch? Well, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, if you go to the Panoramic TV, go watch the Player Uncle Battlegrounds sketch that was pretty much designed by 3 of us, including Dio, and or excuse me, Bad Etiquette. Gosh, Phil, I gotta work on that thing. But anyways, make sure you guys check out that sketch. And to answer your question, where is the sketch? Well, I can tell you I'm 50% on the way there. I'm hoping and I'm praying, looking that I can get it out before KawaiiCon. That's the bet.
You kind of said that last week.
Yeah, I did. I know.
Throwing it out there.
Yeah.
And I know you did. You did have a busy week. Getting off work at 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. But what about this week? Is it better, or is it back to regular scheduling, or?
Sadly,
Overtime?
it's gonna be pretty much the same way going all the way till like March 19th for this thing.
Gee, really?
Yeah, I know.
That long?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's so weird how things are like managed these days. Like, one second it's like, oh, okay, we'll announce the project review. The guys are coming on February. Psych, just kidding. We're gonna push the date forward to another day. I'm like, damn, for real?
Wait, so did it start yet?
No, barely. So that's why it's just like.
So what's with the staying over then?
I'm just hopefully it's gonna be over by March 19. Once I just kind of just push and get the hell out of there and just like, yeah.
Getting the hell out of there. Could you be more specific on that?
Um, I don't. Well, number one, like when I guess when I think of like getting the hell out of there, it's like um I think of like trying to finish everything, with prompt, quality, and also like not having the pressure from your supervisors and all these other nincompoops on your back telling you, or trying to make sure everything is all good to go, everything's all set to see for all the high maka maka people to come true and look at the property. So
Yeah, well, I hope you survive this hell month of work.
whew, I hope so too. So, but yeah, but that's what, just to answer that question for you guys. So
Right, just keep us posted on the skit.
okay, but 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 with that in mind, um, so Nick, Nick, what's going on with you?
For
I guess nothing with personal ach- achievements. Excuse me.
yeah, nothing major right now.
Oh, okay.
That's to say. Yeah.
What about your bank card thing? How's that going? You said you do it Monday. Right?
Um. Okay. I'd rather not talk too much about that, but I will say
That's
this
fine.
right here. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Hello.
Yep. Go ahead.
Hmm?
No.
Oh, you typed it?
It's yeah.
Where, on Discord?
No. Our prompt.
Oh,
I don't wanna talk out loud about it.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why, I wasn't able to get around that early or today. Maybe later, but I'm just not sure how later. You know what I mean?
well, you did say
Um.
last week that it would take you a week at the most. I know this thing didn't come up, but
Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah. I think we can have a private conversation about this after. But wow.
okay, yeah, that's fine.
No, the reason why I don't want to talk out loud about it is because, the fact that I'm roomless, they can pretty much hear anything that I'm saying.
Wait, how close are you to everybody?
I'm in the living room, dude.
Damn.
Wait, I'm trying
Yeah. I'm literally sleeping in my
I'm trying to
living
picture where you are right now. By the kitchen, right? Can you see the
Yeah.
kitchen from where you are?
Yes, but partially.
Is that the front door behind you?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, the front door is actually to my right, but this is just part of the front door behind me.
Damn, dude. Okay.
Okay, it's been a while since I've been to your place, so I kind of forgot the schematics.
Hasn't been that long, but I get you. But
Yeah.
yeah, if I'm gonna talk about this, I'd rather it be away from.
Gotcha. Okay,
Okay. Fair enough.
makes sense.
Um.
Okay, so what's up?
Oh no. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Well, I guess with that being said, episode 2 of Player Uncle Battlegrounds.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start working on that later today, maybe tomorrow, and it's pretty much the part 2 of that day we shot the skit.
Mm.
So be ready for the bonus scenes that you came up with.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay.
But by your guys' confirmation, or will you guys allow the underwear scene? You know what? Here, let me show you a quick.
Maybe
Before you make that
we
decision.
Can, maybe we can.
No, we're all here together. Let's all be men and watch ourselves
Oh Jesus Christ.
in our underwear.
Oh no. Here we go.
So, for you viewers out there, please don't leave. This is a treat, special gift from us, yours truly.
Oh jeez.
If you be ready to have a vomit bag around in case something does come up.
Oh dear.
But yeah, this was a bonus scene that Phil's mostly Phil's idea. But could you inform the public, Phil, of what your idea is?
Okay. Well, so basically, um, so for those who play PUBG, battlegrounds. So everyone already knows, like, when you're at the pretty much like the main menu screen, you see, like, you see yourself, or when you're playing with friends, you have that, you have all four of your, squad members all together. So basically, this is pretty much our iteration of that idea on those, on what actually happens. So, and here we'll show you just what
In all its glory. Are you guys ready?
in all its painful glory.
Okay, here we go.
Times?
Dude, my game
Fine,
just crashed.
you know what? Fine, I'll send him the invite. Alright, there. Hopefully he gets it. Hopefully he gets it this time.
Oh,
Only now. Really? Only now. Only now.
What about my cup?
Just let's start the game. Really?
Alright,
Only
dude,
now.
I can't see
Let's start the
anything.
game.
I can't see
Third-
anything
third-
either.
third
What's it
person.
on first person?
Wait, what's it on first? Yo, did you put it on first person?
You guys can see?
Okay, now I can see.
Yeah.
Oh, it just,
why
it
did, why
just
did
died
it?
again.
Yeah. Why did it go back screen?
Oh,
Look
no.
at me.
There we
Look
go.
at me.
Okay,
Who's the host?
now I can see. Yeah.
I don't know. You're the host, dude. No, man. Oh my gosh. You know what? Fine. Third person.
Okay,
Shut up.
alright.
Okay,
Right.
fine. Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh,
come
wait,
on.
Really?
Come on.
Wait, I thought it was ready. I
Wait.
thought a check mark.
Come
Come
dude.
on, change it first again.
No, I didn't change it to first. Who changed it to first?
I did not change it to first.
Who for all I know, I'm not the host. Okay. Hell no. What?
Come on.
Okay, fine. All right, on three.
Okay.
We're doing this again. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Okay.
Oh,
you know
come
what?
on. You know what? That's it.
I'm out of here.
going
I'm
home.
getting out of the server.
I'm
I'm
getting
getting
out
out
of
of
here. I'm gonna go play Street Fighter.
Put my clothes on.
Okay, and
Well,
there it was, guys.
well,
If
I
you
can't
are
wait for
vomiting at
the-
this point,
I can't wait for the CGI background. Just
Jesus
to-
Christ.
that's the fun part. Yep. So while I'm editing, I'm gonna be looking at that the whole time. Don't worry,
you
I was
gonna-
cringing.
Are you
This
gonna be
much-
adding the music too?
Oh yeah. Keeping to the battlegrounds theme. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So with your approval, I will put it out.
Go for it. I don't give a
Okay.
crap anymore.
Okay. By the way, quick remark on that. I didn't know you had a bigger bra size than Phil.
Damn.
From that mini video.
Well, to be fair, and I'm not trying to compare myself to anyone, but I do vaguely recall that pacifier movie scene where a little girl says that Vin Diesel's boobs are big, when in fact
yeah.
that's his hard ass pecs.
There's your man boobs. Okay, well that's me for for the achievements for the week.
Nice. Oh, I guess with
Yeah,
that.
you okay? You look like you're kind of getting sick there.
Who, me?
You alright?
I'm not. I'm great.
Okay.
I've never cringed so hard in my life before.
Don't worry.
I
was cringing
thought-
just as much.
I thought I was gonna get brain damage from that. That's how
I
bad I,
think
was
you eventually
cringing.
will.
I thought I was gonna get blind perception of that.
We're all contaminated in one way or the other.
Yes, we are.
Forever scarred. Anyway,
Anyways,
quick sponsor break, Phil, from
Oh,
our
yeah.
unofficial sponsor, Loot Crate.
yes. So go to. So if you haven't already signed up, if you have already signed up, there's a chance you may have missed this month's Loot Crate. But it's okay. You can still sign up and you can still be registered for next month's Loot Crate, which right now they're still doing Harry Potter stuff, which is amazing. So
Also, Back to the Future is in there.
items from
If you get the retro one.
if you get there's like so much now. There's like loot box gaming, loot box anime, like there's loot box Fallout. there's so much to shoot.
Also, God of War themed crate celebrating the return of Kratos this April.
Yeah.
God of War 4 coming out. So get
even,
on that.
even that is like even that's coming soon. Like huge stuff coming out of Loot Crate. But make sure you guys go to our unofficial sponsor at Loot Crate, and you sign up today using the unofficial code, which is Panoramic. So
Save 30%.
take your 30% off your first order. So what with that being said, guys, we are back to the show, and we are back to our one of my favorite segments. It's TV shows, movies, online videos, etc. So, well, I'm gonna kick this one off pretty queasy here. Yeah, guess what? I finished watching Train to Busan.
Ooh.
No spoiler alert, but the ending was
How many times did you cry at the end?
it was it had me it had me like it was like
The classic K-drama.
it was like that the music the
Right?
I'm not, if you guys watched Train to Busan, I recommend it. But if you haven't, or actually if you have, cool, but you haven't, get after this podcast though. But get on Netflix, watch it. If you're
Just be
into
warned, you will need tissues
yes,
by your side if you would watch the whole thing.
yep, and
It's an emotional joyride for sure.
and please do not punch your screen
As I did.
in any way, shape, or form.
Please don't rage quit halfway.
Yes. So, because there are just certain people who I feel like that deserves to get knocked.
Seriously.
And some of the physics there did make sense, but whatever. It's a movie, so.
Yeah.
But that's just me. So watching Train to Busan was just like, damn it.
Okay, well, for me, as you just said, Phil, I also watched Train to Bulasan Mountain. You guys on Saturday. Shout out to Chris. Anyway, so we had special guests, Jen and Daniel, with us that Saturday, and it was their first time. And I was kind of worried that Daniel might be too scared for the movie, but
Dear.
it's a zombie movie. Come on, zombies are scary, whatever. But everyone knows what a zombie is, so nothing to be scared about. But yeah, he managed to pull through.
Yeah.
So he also watches Walking Dead too, but and for you guys that watched the episode this week, anyway, more on that later.
Or not.
No spoilers here. Sorry. Never mind. Although I did get spoiled in the worst way possible.
Coworkers.
Well, an old coworker that decided to tweet out this ridiculous statement
Damn it.
for the world to see. Like, seriously, dude. Why ruin it for everybody? I didn't even watch it.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, yeah. Well, I mean, if they followed the comics, so I'm not surprised.
Mm. Oh
So.
man.
There's what it is. I'm kind of done with that show anyway.
You know it's kind of funny. I saw this IGN post where had a picture of the original Walking Dead cast, like that original 10.
Right. Yeah.
And now it's like down to 3. I'm like,
I know, dude. They're just killing us hardcore fans, dude.
like they really it's like they're really telling you, wow, the end times are coming.
Right? That's why I stopped watching the show last season, so. You know what I mean? Like, why build an emotional bond with a character and then kill it off anyway? It doesn't make sense.
And but dude, I lost it when they killed Glenn, honestly.
And Abraham. That's pretty sad. Even though we only knew him for like 2 seasons, but man, he was a badass, dude.
Seriously, but no, the second I saw Glenn got beat the crap out of, and his eyeball
popping out.
His eyeball popping out. I was like,
oh man, there was another minority.
I'm done with the show already.
Right? Especially that last look where he gave to Megan. Remember that?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll find you, and then nope, Negan spoiled the party.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, if anyone is deciding to cosplay Negan this Qui-Con, be ready to get your ass kicked.
Ooh. Yeah.
I may or may not shove Lucille up your ass. Barbed wire included.
Oh
To
man.
be fair, I did see that in LCC.
Oh.
Damn.
He's next. No.
Uh-oh. Damn, dude. That's.
But yes, salt aside, where are we at here? Oh yeah, so that I'm looking for more shows to watch. I'm gonna start watching old cartoon shows,
Hey,
Mm.
did you
starting
watch
with Samurai Jack.
that? Oh no.
Wait, what? That's on Netflix?
No, well, I got Pirate Bay.
Oh, okay.
Who said anything about legal?
Ooh. I don't know if you want to try and incriminate yourself on on a live
Just-
show here.
Just be sure to watch season 5 because to me that's the best season they've ever made.
I did. That's why I'm going
Oh.
back to the beginning.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually almost cried at, Ashi's death.
I mean, as all endings go, you get emotional.
But it does kind of make sense why the way they killed her off if you think about it.
Wait,
It's
so
just
did you
that-
watch it?
Which one?
Season 5 Samurai Jack?
I watched it. I watched it all the way
Because
through.
Nick's revealing a big spoiler here.
Yeah.
I pretty much already know what pretty much happens.
Yeah.
But
But-
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
But for those who have watched season 5 all the way through, as much as I hate to say this, I think it makes sense the way they killed off Ashi, but the one part that doesn't make sense is how late they decided to do it. Because logically, if you understand how space-time continuum works, like for example, say somebody decides to travel through time and kill one of my parents, that would effectively prevent my birth from happening in the present time. And with that rule in place, I think the way they did it was way too late than expected. But because of dramatic effect, they decided to go with the Gurren Lagann-like route. For those who haven't watched Gurren Lagann, it kind of goes the same way, except to me, it's not as sad as Samurai Jack did it.
Well, I remember. Well, I think I've seen that kind of play with time travel too. Like
Mm-hmm.
they kind of did it with Family Guy when
Yeah,
when Stewie
almost.
wanted to imagine a world where he wasn't born with Peter and Lois, except
Well, there's another example of that, Phil. If you remember, Peter somehow, or I don't know if it was his fault, but his timeline was altered when he kind of, stopped himself from falling in love with Lois, and instead Quagmire took his place.
Yeah.
And then from there, he had to fix everything by going back through time and then stopping Quagmire from kissing Lois in their younger days.
Also, Phil, a slightly different version, but similar concept. Wonderful Life,
That's another one.
James Bailey, classic movie.
That's another one.
So if you guys haven't watched that, classic Christmas movie. Even though it's not the holidays, you can watch it anytime, and you can relate to it.
Sorry. I guess I'll throw in another one. Just
Go
for
ahead.
just for a sake. So, if you guys ever watch CW's The Flash, there was a particular part in season 1 where pretty much it was a Weather Wizard episode where pretty much Flash had to pretty much run against the current and create pretty much like a huge like force field against a big tidal wave. But what had happened before those events? So what happened before those events? Flash reveals to Iris who's under the mask. 2, Cisco dies, and then and then Joe West dies. But luckily for Barry, that was the day he discovered how to basically time travel, and pretty much in a way kind of change certain parts of time and space. And I think it's pretty cool. And honestly, when you think about time, when you kind of mess with time and space, I think there are some things like if you're gonna change it, if you're gonna change some parts of the past, at least it's better to kind of forget the others. It's kind of honestly better to forget the other things that happened prior. That way, because that's pretty much the opportunity to kind of just like go back in the past and change a few things, but this time go on a much more smoother trail, which 99% of the time never goes on a smoother trail. It ends up pretty much being a blowback
Yep.
in the face.
But in terms, it makes him stronger, ultimately.
Ultimately, yes. So, but with that being said,
Actually, I have a question pertaining to my said binge watching cartoon series.
oh no, go
If you
ahead.
guys were to pick a cartoon series today, an old cartoon series, what would you rewatch?
Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Good one. All 9 seasons? Was it 10?
Hmm.
And the movie?
Yes, and the specials.
Damn, that must have been your favorite as a kid.
To me, Ed, Ed and Eddie was the only cartoon I loved uh, after Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was
Oh.
number 1 to me, but number 2 is Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, once those
Also-
two were off Cartoon Network, it wasn't the same.
Yeah, also, you know, Ed, Ed and Eddie was the longest running original Cartoon Network show that ran for 10 years. But ever since Samurai Jack's comeback through season 5, it's now placed at number 2 longest running cartoon show.
Well, it's not simultaneous years, though, for Samurai Jack. There was like
Sure.
a 10-year gap.
Yeah, well, 13-year
Yeah.
gap, so to speak. But technically speaking, because of Samurai Jack's season 5 revival, Samurai Jack is now Cartoon Network's longest running show, even though despite the 13-year gap. But
Mm.
to me, the only thing I would watch besides Samurai Jack is Ed, Ed and Eddie, because I absolutely love the memories it laid on me
Hell
as a
yeah,
kid.
dude.
Also, I would totally if I could get my brothers on board in Kawaii Con one day, at least once in my lifetime, I would get us to cosplay Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Gerald will be, what I plan to do is, with the clothes that we're gonna try to do spot on, it will reflect on our personalities most relatable to each character. I was thinking Gerald could be Double D since, he's like the smartest out of all of us, computer nerd and all that stuff. Deether, knowing that he's actually pretty well versed in business, he could be Eddie, and me, I could be Ed since I'm kind of a comic book guy.
So you're the dumb one.
Yeah, even though I'm actually not that dumb.
Well, you could play. That's the point of cosplaying. You're playing the character.
Sure. I could play out the dumb guy pretty well.
Since you say you want to be Ed, I want to hear a quick Ed impression.
You
want me to turn on the light?
Yeah. I'll turn on the light. Don't worry about it. Oh shoot. Okay. So, what's a line that I know? Eddie, double day.
Hey, that's
Hey
actually,
guys.
that's actually pretty accurate.
I try.
Phil, you watch the show, right?
I watched Ed and Eddie. That was a pretty accurate.
Who could you do in the show? Do one impression. Because you didn't bring up impressions earlier, so let's riff on this for a little bit.
Okay. Damn.
Jawbreaker.
Sorry, that was bad.
No. What was I forgot what was that kid's name.
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Me, Plank. Johnny.
Oh, it's-
Blanket. This is stupid. This is stupid.
That was good. That was good. I love Johnny, dude. Man.
Please don't tell Mom, Sarah.
Please.
Honestly, I think Ed's the easiest.
I think so. He has a pretty deep voice.
I like chickens, Ed.
So stupid. Oh gosh.
Double D. He's kind of like Patrick to SpongeBob.
Hmm.
Another classic cartoon.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Although SpongeBob, there was only like I'd consider 4 good seasons. But after that, it was shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I had to kind of binge watch on in terms of old cartoons, I and thank goodness it's on Netflix now. I'd binge hell to watch. I'll binge the hell out of watching Yu-Gi-Oh, from like Duelist Kingdom and then to Battle City, and to the stuff that I didn't see where they actually went to Egypt to pretty much close off the entire story, which I'm trying to find a lot of those episodes. So
Oh, by the way, yeah. Besides Samurai Jack, I might watch Rurouni Kenshin since that's on Netflix now.
Mm.
It's another classic from when I was a kid.
I don't.
Similarities.
Speaking of Netflix, apparently there's now a live action of Full Metal Alchemist. I think this is.
Oh yeah, I
That's
saw
been that's been going on last week, dude.
that.
Yeah, and I saw it. I was like, what? Full Metal Alchemist live action? Okay. Like this is like.
Well, we knew that. We were just telling the crowd,
Mm-hmm.
or the,
Okay.
the listeners out there. If you guys are interested in FMA live action,
Like I knew Death Note was gonna be a
yeah, that was complete crap.
so maybe if I have a chance to go watch FMA and hopefully it may or may not redeem. I don't know. Well, we shall see.
Sleeping here again, Ma.
I don't know if they'll ever do it, but what about a Naruto live action?
That's actually very possible. I can actually see that
I'd
happening.
watch it. Maybe like the first season.
I can actually see that happening actually.
Mhm.
Either way is fine to me.
Doing Naruto
Yes,
or
I couldn't find it earlier.
I guess.
Thank you.
What else? No, I don't think we can never do Dragon Ball. That thing was just too stupid.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
No, don't even mention that movie. How
Oh,
dare
God.
you? How dare you mention that movie?
Did that ruin everyone's childhood?
I think it did. I think it did.
I wanted to bleach my eyes out when I saw it. I'm like, what? Who? What is this crap?
I'm like, that white guy is supposed to be Goku?
And the
What?
hair.
By the way, it's got 15% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Patay yung type 2 yan?
No.
No.
Later. I'll turn it
I-recap
off.
ko nga rin ito yan.
Okay.
Sorry.
Also, they didn't even make their budget.
The hair though, that was good grief.
That was so 2009.
It's like one of the many things in life you want to forget, and one of those, and Dragon Ball Evolution is one of the things I really want to forget.
I'm not gonna lie, some of those girls were pretty cute.
Okay. To be honest, I thought Bulma was pretty cute.
Chi-Chi too.
Chi-Chi too. So, I think that's like one.
Just one redeeming quality
one
about that show.
One redeeming quality is like, okay, at least they did a very decent job with Bulma and Chi-Chi.
Mm.
So, but I guess with that being said, you guys, so so what is the Grand Hotel?
Okay, so basically, you know how people with power, aka money, sometimes use that power to, keep things on the hush hush, if you get what I mean. Like let's say in a hotel, somebody is murdered, and in order to avoid a scandal in mainstream news, they they pay off the law to look the other way, so to speak.
Right.
That's basically
Blackmail?
that's basically what the thing is about. And
So it's a
Yeah.
cover up of a murder.
yeah, well, not just one murder, but multiple murders, along with many other scandals.
Jeez.
Yeah, and
Who's the hot blonde?
look up this name.
Here we
You're
go.
again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, isn't that the girl?
no, different girl,
Damn.
but
How do you say it? Amaya?
yeah, Maya.
Amaya. Oh, she looks super howly.
Yeah, that's her. Blonde hair, blue eyes, although it kind of looks green in some of her movies, but to me it looks pretty blue-ish.
She definitely looks like a cross between a Spanish and European.
Spanish is European.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is. She lives in Spain. That's in Europe.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. With a mix of Sweden for some reason.
You could say that, although there's no evidence of that whatsoever, but I get what you mean.
Well, just judging by her look, she kind of looks Swedish as
Mm.
well. Man, all these Spanish girls have long legs.
Yeah, they do. And I bet she's actually pretty tall in real life.
As are all Spanish girls, I think.
Well,
Or
pretty
Europeans,
much
actually.
almost any European woman is
Actually,
pretty.
she's only 5'6".
That's like a few inches taller than me then, because I'm like
Really?
5'5".
I thought you were 5'7".
No, I'm more like 5'5" when I checked.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I'm
What
actually
about with
pretty,
shoes on?
with shoes, maybe like I don't know, a fraction of an inch more, but that's about it.
Mm. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's some Fight Club scenes I can see from here.
Okay.
I'm looking at some IMDb images of the Grand Hotel.
Oh.
Looks like
Oh
a
yeah,
Fight
that's
Club
also.
scene.
Well, actually, that's actually taking place in a tavern.
Mm.
Yeah. So basically,
Bar
this is taking place in the early 20th century, and what I find cool about this, very slight spoiler alert, this is actually a few years after the Spanish-American War, which it is mentioned some characters actually fought in the Philippines. Like they actually say
Oh, wow.
Filipinas in their dialogue.
Hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, we kicked your ass.
Oh, boy. Roger
Yeah.
that. By the way, you guys heard of kisscartoon.com or .ac?
I've heard of it, yeah.
So I'm looking for places to watch Samurai Jack, and here's one of them, apparently.
Mm.
Nice.
What season is it from?
All seasons.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, and the quality's not half bad, actually. It's
Mm.
watchable.
Raja.
Nice. Very nice.
Raja Daja.
So,
I'm pretty sure there's like a ton worth of cartoons on there.
oh yeah. What's the last cartoon series you guys watch? I know for you, Phil, Rick and Morty, but
Actually,
like anime-wise,
actually, the last cartoon series I was watching, I was watching Sword Art Online.
oh, SOA. I thought you finished that a while back.
I did, but I don't know. I felt the itch to like watch it again, especially especially season 2.
Hmm.
So that especially when they do the fairy online mode. That one I thought that was pretty.
I only got like halfway through season 2. I kind of lost interest halfway. Not gonna lie.
So, cause the first time I watched it, I was like, oh, this is pretty interesting. Like, cause I enjoyed the idea of like, oh, being put into being put into an actual game. But then when they turn the game on you, and they make it like legit IRL, like if you die in the game, you die in real life. I was like, oh, that's was like, oh, okay,
Hmm.
me likey.
Matrix qualities.
Yeah, so so I guess that's what pretty much like drew my attention, and not gonna lie, the amount of Kiritos and Asunas that we saw last year at QuackCon was way too much. I thought the amount of
And more to come this year.
I know, right? I thought the amount of like Hatsune Miku's back in 2010 was outrageous, but not as much as last year. Jesus.
Also, watching Samurai Jack season 1 here, just wanted to point out, as good as Jack was in, actor was in that series, Aku stole the show, I think.
Yeah. He's definitely one of the Aku. One thing I like about Aku is despite his evil nature, he's one of those villains that really steals the show whenever it's his screen time, which is something that I actually aspire to do in my book. Like, I'm trying to make the one villain that's not totally evil, but you can pretty much sympathize with him in so many ways to the point where he's like, man, why isn't this guy the star of the show? You know?
Like the kind in Black Panther, Eric Killmonger.
You just love to hate them, you know?
No, but
Yeah.
I can.
You want to hate him, but he's like, shit, this guy
He's
actually has a point.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
In a
Or
way, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
or if you played one of the Batman games, a character named Anarchy, he's one of those bad guys that actually has a good point.
Okay.
And it makes the audience question, who's the real hero here?
Yeah, exactly.
That is true. I guess in my note with that Killmonger thing, I thought it was just,
Yeah, how do you think Michael B did?
dude, he did
Pretty damn good.
Dude, that was freaking
Amazing, right?
awesome.
Like, at the end, I almost didn't want him to die. Because, he's that good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, why does he have to die now?
At least throw him in prison, but
Right.
nah.
He
He was
was
like-
his choice.
Yeah, he'd
Nah,
rather die than
yeah,
be in
he-
bondage.
That last quote he said, that was, I think that hit a lot of people right in the feels. If I can get a exact quote.
He freaking died the warrior's death, and I was like,
Mhm.
damn.
Even Black Panther himself had trouble, killing him.
Internally, of course.
Because, inside they're pretty much the same person. And related somehow.
Just that the way they approach their goals are very different. I mean, in a way, you could also say that in the end, T'Challa actually honored Eric Killmonger's wish
Right?
to opening Wakanda to the world. So who's the real bad guy here?
At least he did get to see Wakanda in all its glory before he died. So.
Yeah.
That's wow. Well, I guess, guys, with that being said, so now back to daily happenings. So, how bad is the mold situation?
Well, it hasn't really gotten worse nor better, but I guess the best I could say is I can only hope for the day when it actually starts, getting fixed.
Wait, did you guys call someone or know someone?
We did.
Okay.
We did, but as far as taking action goes, apart from the observance situation, we don't really know when they're gonna get around to, get to hammering and nailing, so to speak.
Damn. So I guess you're...
What's the ETA maybe? Or, what's the ETA on, getting it finished?
I just hope it's done before April, honestly.
Wow, that long.
Or earlier at the most. Or, yeah, at the least, I mean.
Maybe you want to take back your old room?
I
For the
can't.
time being?
Oh, because Jericho is locked in that thing.
Well, sometimes
That-
Gerald likes to sleep with Dieter, right?
Not anymore. Ever since he got his own room, and honestly, I'm one to respect people's private spaces. I was even offered to sleep at my parents' room, but I said no. That's your room, not mine.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good shit, man. Well, well, obviously, as you guys can see behind me, doing a little bit of a renovation in my room. I don't know if I can pull this camera a little bit, but there's some renovation going on.
Where's your Funkos? Can I see your Funkos?
Yeah, actually, I'm actually working on organizing it. But as you can see, my brother's bed been moved because he's ordering the same frame as I have. But what
Twin? King?
yeah, pretty much the same twin size bed. But what you also don't see anymore, I got rid of the headboards.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't know if I can bring this camera a little bit over here, but you guys can see that there's a little bit of a more desk space on coming towards this way. Like right here, I have a much bigger gap of desk space. So
Right.
what could that entail? Well, maybe extending this desk a little bit more further, and yeah, maybe
So is your bed still by the AC?
pretty much
So nothing's changed, just more room,
just
more
yeah.
space.
So pretty much yeah, I'm pretty much expanding, if you will. So.
Okay.
So there's that, and so yeah, I'm working on, I guess, pretty much kind of doing a full systemic renovation in the room.
Right. Well, if you're expanding, make sure you use Viagra. Anyway,
That too.
so
Well, with that being said, okay, pitch a sketch. Nick, why would you want to create that scene in 22 Jump Street?
This is basically one of the very few movie scenes where I never stop laughing at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
the one with Ice Cube, like he's like,
Mm-hmm.
I
If you want, I could do Channing Tatum's part because I actually like the way he reacts, and I know I'd be doing the same thing in real life.
well, for everyone who watched 22 Jump Street, if you guys are very familiar with the whole Ice Cube, finding out that that Schmidt is is messing around with his daughter of all people.
how would you reenact the scene, Nick?
Well, it's gonna closely resemble what you call the actual scene itself. But if anything, I'd probably go with something a little bit more different, like in an office space.
Mm.
Yeah,
be
instead of
interesting.
like a cop thing, which they already did. I was thinking we could do it more in like an office space.
Sheesh.
Or maybe we can kind of create that office space look.
Sure. Hmm.
Okay, question. Just as an idea, hypothetically,
Okay.
would you want to based on what Nick is saying, like, would you want to recreate some of your favorite movie scenes from your favorite movies
Sure.
in a very much low budget manner?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Give me time to think about some, but yeah, I would definitely.
So
Obviously, everyone wants to do the Matrix scene.
right, we and then basically
I don't know how.
I don't know, basically just parody the hell out of it.
Hmm.
I'm still waiting for that the slipper scene, deflecting the bullet scene.
I think
Maybe part 3.
Yeah, maybe part 3. I have to like watch Wonder Woman. You remember that No Man
Ting,
Land
ting,
scene
ting.
Hmm.
Yeah.
when she just like she just starts running at air throwing, and she's bah, blah,
Right.
you know.
And you're wearing tights,
Right.
as Wonder Woman was.
Gotta. Actually, I would not mind filming under the cave again, but
Can you guys think of any like sad scenes? But let's do a parody of it and make it kind of humorous in some way.
I'll turn like really one bad scene into like.
Like I guess with Black Panther, we can redo that whole scene with T'Challa killing Killmonger, but somehow making it funny,
Mm.
or in that same vein.
I was thinking it would be something like this. I was thinking like Eric Killmonger would be like, "Nigga, you're the most badass fighter I've ever seen." Ugh. I don't know.
Damn. That's really racy. What would T'Challa say?
I don't know. He'd be like, "What is this, nigga? I've never heard it before."
I'm pretty sure they know what that means.
I think so, yeah. Considering that, T'Challa knows what this is, I'm pretty sure he knows what nigga means.
Okay.
Or what if Killmonger says, "Nigga forever"?
That's even better if you ask me.
And T'Challa's crying like, "Yes, nigga, indeed forever."
No. He'd be like, "My nigga forever."
Ooh, no, I want
My
to.
nigga,
I I wouldn't say like a sad scene, but you know that
I apologize to the viewers that we may be
yes.
yeah.
You're, I'm
Sorry.
Don't hurt us.
We're going off on a tangent here in our stupidness. Anyway, yeah, Phil, you're saying?
No, you know, it'd be kind of funny to kind of recreate that. I think it was like the beginning part of the movie where it's like, does anyone wish to challenge for the kingdom of Wakanda
The throne.
or for the throne of Wakanda? What does the tribe
Oh my god.
challenge?
Really, dude?
Or will
Jesus.
the
Boo.
tribe does not challenge today?
People are throwing tomatoes at you. Boo.
Tribe challenge today.
Get out, you racist. That's funny though. Oh shit.
Or the- stupid.
Native American now? Are you doing
Or
Navajos?
oh god. I found not only was that scene pretty cool, but also pretty funny. Like who challenged today?
I'm sure it's a meme now.
You're right.
Somewhere. No, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh man.
And the whole I'll feed you to my children thing.
Oh dude.
I will feed you to my nigger children.
Just kidding. We're vegetarian.
You know, I know how this might be racist, but I'm surprised they didn't do a people in Africa joke in there.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
People in Africa couldn't eat that. I don't know.
Oh man, dude, that would have been like straight. Bah.
Because in the MCU, is Wakanda Africa or is just another like
It's in
smaller?
Africa.
It's in Africa, but in real life it doesn't exist.
Yeah,
Right.
sadly.
Or maybe it does.
Okay, I thought they were both separate countries or
Well,
continent.
maybe it does, but nobody knows about it. Just like in the MCU.
Right?
Makes
So-
sense.
Well, anyways, well, I guess with that being said, let's wrap this up with a game. So, are we doing a would you rather, or are we doing a
You guys pick.
or we're just gonna throw puns at each other for the next minute and a half?
We could do puns.
All right,
Any specific theme or
Is it
None.
goes?
no theme at all?
Yeah.
Anything
Alright.
goes.
All right, you guys heard it. So all all puns systems go. No themes, nothing.
Get ready for punishment.
Here we go. In 3,
Coming from the
2,
Punisher.
1. Ding ding ding.
Okay. Shoot. You guys think of one for now. Mine's just slipped out of my
Someone-
head.
someone-
See, that's why it's hard
Someone's-
without the theme or like
Someone's
an
gonna-
outline.
No, I mean, I had one in my mind, but it just slipped right out of my head.
So you got one?
Actually, I don't know. I wanted to do
Siri, what's a good pun?
Yeah, right. Siri. Hey Siri, what's a good pun? Oh no, sorry.
Alexa?
I got a good one. Okay, I got one.
I said hey Siri, what's a good pun? And then
What'd she say?
actually here's a list of puns. I'm like, okay,
Oh, wow. There you go. Thanks, Siri.
thanks Siri. Siri.
Go ahead, Nick. You started
Okay.
it.
I love it when candy canes are in mint condition.
Why?
That's the joke. I love when candy canes.
Oh, okay. I get
are
it,
in
but
mint condition.
I thought it was like a build up to a bigger joke.
No.
Okay. That's good. A little clever. What do you call a thieving alligator?
I don't know.
A crocodile.
Mm. I think Phil's laugh gave you a point, Phil. I mean, Air.
Oh, we're doing points? I thought we were just doing like...
I don't know. I thought we're just throwing everything we have on the table.
I guess if you keep score, that's fine. But we're just free balling
Okay.
10
Okay.
minutes.
So I was an archaeologist back in the day, and I ran out of funds.
Sorry, could you say a little slower?
Okay. Okay, so this is one of the jokes where you have to say, so what happens now or something like that.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I'm an archaeologist. So I used to be an archaeologist, and I ran out of funds.
What happened?
My life is in ruins.
Oh my god.
And
That was good. That was good.
what kind of concert only costs 45 cents?
50 Cent featuring Nickelback.
That's an old
I know
one.
that one. I know that one.
I knew it was something with that.
That's so stupid. Okay. Okay.
What did the glass of water say to the coffee cup?
I don't know.
You look magnificent.
Mm. Okay.
Nice. Hey,
Hey, so I learned. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
so they're finally making a film about clocks. It's about time.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. It's been long overdue.
Long overdue.
Yes. Hey, so get this. I learned something about electricity today.
Yeah.
Man, it was lit.
Oh, I bet it was.
Damn. Hey, you know what? So you guys know Rick Astley, right? I'm never gonna
Yep.
give you up.
Mhm.
Never gonna give you
The
down.
first meme ever.
Right. Rick Astley will let you borrow any of his Pixar collection DVDs, but he'll never
Oh,
give you
God.
up.
Oh my god.
I know this one already. I know that one. Okay.
Oh, man.
So did you know the shovel was a groundbreaking invention?
Really?
Really?
Yeah. That was the joke. Did you know the shovel was a groundbreaking invention?
Ah.
Right, I didn't hear that one part. Definitely breaks the ground.
hmm
Okay. This is a weird one, but here we go. My girlfriend just broke up with me for talking about video games too much. What a stupid thing to fall out for.
Mm. Okay, I got that one. As a Fallout fan, I totally got that one. Okay. I got a reversible jacket for Christmas.
Okay.
Want to
And?
see how it turns out?
Okay. Um,
Reversed.
What was Forrest Gump's email password?
One, Forrest, one. Dude, I know that one.
What's the difference between a northern fairy tale and a southern fairy tale?
I don't know
They're
what.
centralized?
A northern fairy tale begins with "Once upon a time." A southern fairy tale begins with "Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit." Again, I apologize to the viewers out there that
I think
yeah,
they'd
that
be
was-
laughing too. I think they'd be laughing too.
Oh, jeez. Okay, we're going back in time with this one. All right. Why did Adele cross the road?
Adele.
Yeah.
Why?
To say hello from the other side.
Mm. Good.
Mm,
Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay.
okay.
If you played the soundbite, that would be.
Yeah. Right. Oh man, that would have been perfecto. But oh well. Oh well. Right.
Alright. I'm not gonna need a spine. You know why?
Why?
It keeps holding me back.
Jesus Christ. I don't know why I laughed more. I should have on that one.
Wait.
No, because like the way if you say it right, it's actually pretty genius.
Yeah, so somehow
It's holding me back.
yeah.
I get it.
Nice.
Well, it also depends on how you deliver it too, because if you deliver it improperly, it's not gonna be funny.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. I recently got a new Korean mechanic for my car, but it's hard to understand him. He speaks with a Hyundai accent.
Mm. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, jeez.
Alright. Don't you just love marriage proposals?
Yeah. Why?
It's so engaging.
Oh, jeez.
That they are.
Hey, did you guys hear about the restaurant on the moon?
What about it?
I heard the food was good, but it had no atmosphere.
Mm. I'm thinking of a Mexican joke, but I can't find one.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, guys, I don't trust stairs because they're always up to something.
They are,
Yeah.
literally.
So there's these jokes about giant squids. They keep cracking me up, man.
Crack. Release the Kraken.
Hmm.
That's wild. Man, that's wild. Okay.
How do you stop a group of black people from raping a white chick?
What?
Throw them a basketball.
Damn.
Sorry.
Sorry. Okay.
You know it's true.
Tiger.
Okay. Hey, we should go to Italy one day.
Why?
Why?
We can roam around and pass the time.
Ah. That might be impossible, but okay.
Mm.
Ooh, nice comeback. All right, let's. All right, one more round, and we'll wrap it up like a burrito. All right. Okay. My grandpa has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo.
Wait, what?
My grandpa has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo.
Mm.
I already told you guys the joke about the what's the difference between an African lion and a lion African, right?
No,
Mm-mm.
Really?
no, you didn't.
I don't remember.
Okay, what's the difference between Simba and Obama? I think I told you guys this already. Simba is an African lion. Obama is a lion African.
Oh man, we are breaking all the racial barriers today.
Sorry.
Holy crap.
Okay.
One more racy one. A
Okay.
black guy and a Mexican guy open a restaurant. What's it called? Nacho Mama.
Ooh, Nacho Mama.
You can write that down.
Okay.
Damn, dude. That is overly stupid. Okay, Nicky, take us home, man.
Alright, so guess what? I make apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow.
All right. And on that note, Phil.
And on that note, folks, well, that is it for that is it for tonight's Panoramic Podcast. But if you for Hawaii residents, if you happen to be at QuaiCon at the Hawaii Convention Center this weekend, catch myself, Aristotle, and Nick. You're gonna be there too?
Most likely, yeah. But probably only for Saturday since I happen to be off on that day.
All right, we'll probably see you there.
All right.
All right.
Well, there you go, guys. So if you guys happen to see us during the 3 days, don't be afraid to come up to us, say hi, what's up, and get a picture, or whatever, you know. And yeah, we'll
Enjoy your time being there.
enjoy your time being there. All right. Till then, guys. This is the Panoramic Podcast, live here, always on Panoramic Gaming, every Monday nights. I am your host, Uncle Shazam. That is the one and only Aristotle, and of course the incomparable Mr. Sicknick. We bid you adieu, farewell, and goodbye, and good night. Bang! I'll see you guys on
See you in Discord.